Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you. If you are new on this YouTube channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Subscribe now and support the movement, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. Today's video, I'm going to be taking you to Austria and we will be talking about the University of Graz. Alright, the University of Graz is one of those top schools in Austria and is a public institution. Alright, so if you are an international student who intend to move to Austria, please keep watching and make sure you grab something from this video. Alright, first of all, let me draw your attention to the fact that Austria is one of those countries where international students move or wants to get education because of the cheap nature of the tuition fee and of course the recognized universities. Alright, so the University of Graz is known for its international body. More than 4,000 international students enroll at this school every year. Alright, and it has more than that in terms of international student body. And let me say the university is like that because students decide to accomplish their education and research in this particular institution. And the University of Graz is also a research institute, institution for you if you are a researcher and you intend to do something related to biology, chemistry and all the sciences. Alright, this is the perfect school for you to choose from. Again, let me also let you know that they have more than the University of Graz, here in Austria has more than 100 degree programs you can study from. Alright, they have programs in bachelor's, they have programs in master's, and they have programs in PhD. Oh, there is noise coming from somewhere. Anyway, we move. Alright, so if you must study in the University of Graz, know that they have these programs, more than 100 of them. But you should understand that at the University of Graz, Bsc programs are all taught in the German language. Alright, you will not find a Bsc program in English language. The other programs you will find in English and German, sometimes English fully, sometimes German fully, and some English and German are the MSc programs, which are the master's degree programs. Alright, so you should understand that way. Now, how do you study at the University of Graz? I said tuition fee in Austrian universities is relatively cheap and not that much. Alright, but understand that there are some people that are going to be paying, let me say, tuition fee. For example, people who come from the poorest countries in the world. Alright, because at the University of Graz website you are going to see that there are some countries categorized like as the poorest countries on earth. Those countries are not going to be paying tuition fee at the, or let me say, international students from those countries will not be paying tuition fee at the University of Graz. Alright, meanwhile other internationals like those who come from third world countries or developing or underdeveloped nations, alright, will pay tuition fee. For example, those who come from the poorest countries will be paying only a semester fee, alright, and the semester fee is 20.20 euros, alright, every semester. Meanwhile, those who come from the third world countries and the developing countries will be paying a semester fee plus tuition fee. Tuition fee is going to be 729 euros plus the semester fee of 20.20 euros. Alright, that is for those who come from developing or underdeveloped countries, not the poorest countries. Alright, the links, if you go to the link in the video description box, you are going to see everything. Alright, go to the website. When you click the link, go to the website, you are going to see the list of countries that belongs that has been categorized by the University of Graz as the poorest countries on earth that will only pay 20.20 euros every semester with no tuition fee. And you are also going to find the list of countries that have been categorized as developing countries in the world. Alright, that will be paying 729 plus 20.20 euros every semester. That's tuition fee plus semester fee. I hope you understand. Now go to the link and verify that. Again, I also want to tell you that admissions period or admissions at the University of Graz varies. Admissions in Austrian university varies. For example, there are some schools which are open, there are some which are not open, and at the University of Graz, admissions is currently open for the summer semester of 2022. The winter semester admissions usually starts from May to September for those applying for bachelor's degree programs. Alright, then for those applying for master's degree program, it starts from May to November 30th. Okay, then those applying for summer semesters, it starts from December to the 5th of February for bachelor students, and those applying for summer semesters which are master's degree students, admission starts from December to April. I hope you understand. That is to say, if you intend to study at the University of Graz, you can only study from next year, 2022, and it's going to be only for the summer semester, all right? Then admissions for bachelor students is already open and is going to close by February 5, 2022. While admissions for master students is open already at the University of Graz, but it will close at April, all right, 2022. So that is how the program is. There is a winter semester program and there is a summer semester program for international students who intend to study at the University of Graz. So please, that is what you should know, all right, about this particular university. Again, you should understand, like I said earlier on, there are programs, all right, more than 100 of them at the University of Graz, but most of these programs are not taught in the English language, all right. I understand a lot of us, we find difficulties or we get it very difficult to locate English taught programs, but I brought up this university because I know they have English taught programs for masters, whereas I know there are some other international students that have a German proficiency or that have German language tests from the Gauge Institute or from other institutes who will be willing to take programs in the German language at the University of Graz in Austria. I hope you understand. So now for the bachelor's programs that will be taught in German language at the University of Graz, they include Bsc in Ancient History and Classical Studies, Bsc in English, Bsc in Archaeology, Bsc in Business Administration, Bsc in Biology, Bsc in Chemistry, and so many others. There is also Education and the rest, all right? There are a lot of them. Then they have master's program, but most of these master's programs are joint degree. What I mean by a joint degree is at the University of Graz, you can study the master's program, but remember, it is going to be a joint degree. You will find some that are joint degree and you will find some that are single programs, all right? A master's program, which is a joint degree, is a type of degree where you study in one institution, you go to another institution, you study, you go to another institution, you study, and at the end of the program, you do your thesis in one institution, and the degree type, all right, the title of your degree will be written a joint degree. Most of these type of programs are offered by a particular scholarship in Europe called the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, which is offered by the European Union. I have a video about it on this YouTube channel and it's currently open. Most of the programs will be closed by January. It's a fully funded scholarship. You can check it. Your degree is going to be a joint degree, all right? Fully funded. You can check the video on my YouTube channel, Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship. So that is what I mean. If you are studying a master's at the University of Graz, know that your degree might be joint degree or single degree, but you will always find the information on the portal, all right, or the website. So that is what you should understand. And most of the master's programs include international graduate program in cultural sociology. You also have material science, you have biotechnology, you have chemistry, you have mathematics, you have masters in chemical and pharmaceutical sciences, all right, and so many of them. I'm just listing these few so that they can guide you or you can be guided on what to do, all right. Like I said, if you must study in Austria, there are things you should do. Remember, legalization is very, very important, especially at the University of Graz. You should legalize your documents. Any university you want to go to in Austria, make sure you legalize your documents. I will be insisting on this because I have experience in what I'm saying, all right? So don't say you're there, because if you apply without legalizing the documents, at the end of the day, you might be asked to legalize them. For now, what I know is you must do the verification and legalization at the level of the VFS and the Austrian embassy, all right? So contact the VFS offices in your various countries. If you're in Nigeria or Ghana or Cameroon, contact them to know if you can do legalization at the level of the embassy without going to the embassy, because I received a couple of questions last time, I think 10 days ago, about this issue, okay? That's the reason I'm addressing it. Again, you should understand that when applying for a visa from Cameroon, you must go to Abuja, Nigeria. The embassy, Austrian embassy, is not in Cameroon, all right? This now goes to Cameroonians, because I have a lot of you in my inbox asking me some of these questions. In case you get an admission in an Austrian university is not usually difficult. If you legalize your documents and you meet the admission requirements, remember the language of instruction that the course or the course you are applying for, the language of instruction, you have to show a proof that you have proficiency in that particular language. If you are studying in English, you must prove to them that you have English knowledge. If you are studying in German, you must prove to the admissions team or the academic committee that you have knowledge in the German language. Okay, there are always proficiency levels for that. Some will ask you C1 level. Some schools or some programs will ask you B2 level. It depends on which you are applying for. All right, again, like I said, there are a lot of universities in Austria, but when looking at programs, some also do offer BSc programs. All right, with time I will be bringing you all the updates on what and how to go about all of this. Okay, so that is what you should know. Again, I talked about the tuition fee already. I said students from poorest countries are going to be paying just a semester fee, all right, not even a semester, let me say a semester contribution of 20.20 euros, and students from third world countries will be paying 726 euros. It's not 729, 726 euros plus 20.20 euros. That is students from third world countries. All right, the list for you to know if your country is a third world country or a poorest country, for you to know if you are paying tuition or not, please click the link in the video description box so that you can navigate to the list or to the website of the university. If you can't find it yourself, click the link so that it takes you there. Then you check if your country is found on the list. All right, I hope the information is clear, and I believe this video is going to help you a lot. Like I said, there are a lot of videos on this YouTube channel. Whatsoever you need, you will always find it here. If you don't find it, drop a comment in the comment section so that I can answer from there. All right, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again in another one.